Hi everybody, it's me, Herrick Kimball. Welcome to another episode of This Agrarian Life. If you've watched these episodes, you've seen this end of my house previously. There wasn't that many episodes back that I had a big pile of wood and a wood splitter here, and I was cleaning it up and explaining how I was going to put an addition on the house here next year. Big addition, 24 foot by 24 foot. Purpose being, my wife and I, our plan to stay here into our older years, and we want to make sure that we have a portion of the house with a downstairs handicapped accessible bathroom, a bedroom, and we don't have that now. We have an upstairs bathroom, one, and two bedrooms upstairs. So the 24 foot by 24 foot addition will go on next year, Lord willing. That's my plan. It's going to go right there. This side of my house has not been sided for decades because I never really knew what to do over here, or didn't have the time, I didn't have the money for siding. It was always some reason. I have a little bit more time now. I definitely have more money now. Not an overabundance, but the chicken plucker plan book and everything that came from that and gave us resources that I never thought we would have. The mail order business and everything. We never had debt, so things were pretty tight, and all of a sudden then things got really good with the plucker book. But that's beside the point. We're not rich, but life is comfortable now, more comfortable than it's ever been. Well, anyway, you could see the mock-up there today. We're going to have a concrete block foundation, and I'll have truss joists, or I-joists, I should call them, for the floor. I've got pieces there from a previous project. 2x6 walls. I'm going to do something a little different, not real conventional. I'm going to put the I-joists up for ceiling joists and pack them with dense packed cellulose, and then the roof will 2x8s will go on top of that. And this gives my wife and me a little bit of an idea how this is going to look. The roof there that you see here will extend down. With the 2x6s, I'll have posts out here, and I'll put a new window in there. That one's shot. And we'll have a concrete pad here on this side, and I'll stack my firewood there, and we'll hand it through the window. We do that over here, but on the other side, on the back end of the house, this is the front yard right there. So anyway, the project is taking shape in my mind. I'll work up the materials list. The only funky part of this is that I'll have a roof under that roof, only 5.5 inches right here. And I really thought long and hard about that. I wanted the back to be relatively flush because we live in the back. I didn't want a big jog. It's better to put it in the front. Well, anyway, that's it. Gives you an idea. I'm working on this, and I've come to the conclusion that it's wise to do this while I'm healthy and well. I'll be 60 years old next year when I actually get to working on this. I have a son who's into the trades, very capable. He can help me. He's got a friend he works with, and so they can. That makes a difference if you got some help. Of course, I'll do a lot of it myself because that's kind of the way I am. I like to do things myself. But the heavy lifting, I'll have some help with, and we'll get this done. If I have a handicapped accessible first floor bathroom and bedroom, and it's down low, I'll probably put a ramp off the back here, of some sort off, and I'm going to have a driveway right down through here so that we can just drive right to the back here with a vehicle and go up a ramp right into the back of the house. I'm in perfect health as far as I know, and my wife's in great health. I mean, we have no problems, but I mean, reality is that you get sick when you get older. I'd like to think I won't, and I might not. God only knows. I've been really blessed with good health in my life, and I might make it all the way to the end in good health, but that would be rare. So we're making plans here. If the experience with my stepfather was that he got sick and he didn't have any savings really to speak of. He was a hard-working guy, but he had a lot of tough breaks in life, and he had to go into assisted care facility, and basically what little money he had was gone, and then they wanted his house. So I might as well put what money I have now into my house to make it, conducive to assisted living, so we could stay here. We could live here as long as possible, and then if we need the government help, which most people do because most people don't have a whole lot of money, it's some future date if the government's still capable of helping with nursing homes and all of that. What a dreadful thought, but it's there goes a car. I don't know that guy. But anyway, I think it's better to put the money into the house and make it accessible for wheelchair, make it set up for living here as long as we possibly can, rather than to, hang on to my money and think I'm going to have it when I get old, because it'll go fast, real fast, unless you got a fortune, and I don't. So we're trying to think ahead. We're trying to be practical, make good use of what we have. The other thing is, if you, as I understand it, if you were to break your hip or something in old age, and comes time to come home, if your home isn't geared for somebody who's somewhat disabled, they're not going to let you come home. They're going to put you in a facility. So I don't want that to happen either. Trying to think ahead, and I think I've said more of that than I needed to, but you could see this is taking shape. The visuals are there. I've got the wall, got a wall here, the floor joists, and all of that. All right, so I'm making progress here. In the fall, before the cold weather comes, when the winter comes, I'll do some drawings and figure my materials. And the more I can do now, the better it will be, the smoother it will go. I'm a planner. I like to have these things planned out pretty well, and not be running for materials that I forgot or didn't think about or have big problems. It's better to plan these things out as best as you can ahead of time. Just wanted to give you an update on this. Bye.